What is going on, people? I'm here for day number 10 of the 31 Days Half October series, which I'm doing on my channel. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's pretty much 31 horror movie reviews in 31 days. I'm not the only one doing it. You got the 31 Days of Halloween, 31 Days of Horror. I'm calling it the 31 Days Half October series. Doing a little bit different than everybody else. Some people are doing black and white movies, cult classics. So many people are doing some kind of thing. I'm doing more independent titles, and I'm trying to do them in alphabetical order. So if you missed my first 9 days, if you missed the first 9 days of this series for everyone, go ahead and check them out. I have all their stuff in the description, so you can check all that stuff out. Anyway, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and of course, hit that bell button. Well, technically, you don't need it this month, but hit that bell button so you know when I upload more stuff. So anyway, like I said, I call it the 31 Days Half October, and I do it more independent titles, and I do it in alphabetical order. And today's letter is J, and this is an old school one. This is one that I used to watch all the time. I used to rent it from my local, it wasn't even a Blockbuster, it was like a family run, in my town, Video Views. If anybody's watching from my town, you know. Anyway, this one, I remember the cover more than anything because it was like one of the first lenticular covers that I've ever seen. This one, not so much because it is a horror pack release. But the movie I'm talking about is Jack Frost. And I'm not talking about the Jack Frost and, you know, the Disney Jack Frost or the Jack Frost from the Santa Claus series. I'm talking about the murdering snowman Jack Frost. Anyway, this movie was written and directed by Michael Cooney. It was also written by Jeremy Paige. It stars Scott MacDonald, Christopher Allport, Stephen Mendel, among many others. So pretty much what this is about, it's about a murderer named Jack Frost. Yes, you know, for a holiday movie and all this stuff, you had to go with a murderer named Jack Frost. Anyway, let's just say he meets his demise in a weird way, and almost like a child's play kind of deal. Not exactly the same thing. Not like a bolt of lightning and what do you want to call it? Like witchcraft, or not witchcraft, but spells and stuff. He ends up falling into or getting caught with this certain material that when he passes away, his soul and his body and stuff gets transported into, at one point, a bunch of snow, and he ends up turning into a snowman. So, as you can tell, this is, like I said, most of you have probably seen the cover, with the lenticular cover. This one, he at points he looks like, a normal everyday snowman, and then at other points he just turns into an evil looking snowman, I guess you want to call it. Anyway, the rest of the movie, he ends up looking for revenge on the people that made him into this now monstrosity that he is. This is a horror comedy, so unless you're the 13th Wolfman who says there's no such thing. But anyway, it's a horror comedy, and it's one of those things where, throughout, it's more of a comedy laced with horror, so I guess in that aspect he's right. But throughout the rest of the movie, he's using these powers and snowballs and these mini-looking evil snowballs that have teeth. It's a all over the top kind of deal where literally it's now people going against a giant snowman who is out for revenge and just wants to kill people. He uses his nose at certain points and all this stuff. It's just over the top, all over the place. It is a fun movie. I remember watching it when I was young, and then of course they came out with a sequel, Jack Frost. I forget what the hell it was called. Jack Frost 2 something's Revenge, I think. I totally forget. I don't remember how many sequels there were with this. I know there's a second one for sure. I don't know if there's more after that. I actually have to kind of jog my memory and look it back up. But to tell you the truth, this movie is a fun time. Very low, I don't want to say very low budget, but it is, hysterical with some of the deaths and some of the way they kill people. It's just all over the top. So if you're interested in something that'll just keep your interest and something that'll, entertain you throughout, I'd say definitely go ahead, check out Jack Frost, a killer snowman. Why, what could be better at that point in time? Has, a vibe of, the later days. It had like a ginger dead man. I think, kind of probably took some, ideas from this, possibly, going from a evil person to a snowman, or in Ginger Dead Man, an evil person to a little gingerbread man. But anyway, if you haven't seen this, I'll definitely, I always leave the link to the trailer, as well as the link to where you can purchase it. This one is a Horror Pack exclusive, so I believe they might be, giving them out on their website. But this copy here, you're probably not going to find anywhere else besides Horror Pack or maybe Amazon or something like that. But I think if you can, like I said, the cover always reminded me, it was always one that stuck with me for the longest time. Like I said, it was a lenticular cover that when you turned it, it went from like a normal snowman to this like skeleton looking, like evil with these fangs and stuff like that. That's what I always remember it by. But anyway, I'll leave the trailer for the movie. I'll leave you where you can purchase it. And, of course, I'll leave the links to everyone else doing some kind of 31 days. Like I said, if this movie didn't catch your fancy, check out my other 9 days. And if you don't find anything there, check out everybody else's, because everybody knows October is horror movie month, where everybody watches horror movies during October. So, look for movies that maybe you've never heard of before, or check out movies that you might have forgotten or just haven't checked out in a while. But check out everybody's 13th Wolfman Super Retro Throwback reviews. A whole bunch of people are doing it. So check the description, and of course check the description for all my other social medias. I got a Facebook fan page, I got a Twitter, I got an Instagram where I show off the movies behind me. Got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm part of the Dorkening. Check out our podcast network, check out our website, check out everything. So just check the description. And of course, like I said, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell button, and I guess until next time, I'll see you guys.